So, lately I have found myself laying in bed, falling down these YouTube rabbit holes, as we all do, I'm sure. Instead of learning something or watching something that'll, make me smarter, I find myself watching these beauty gurus and their makeup tutorials and things like that. All these women and men are naturally beautiful without makeup. They also have this thing where they contour and they have these perfect sculpted features. This is something I've never done before because, how do you contour a potato, you know what I'm saying? So I figured today we would give it a shot. It's gonna be a disaster. I can tell you already, I've never done it before. I have some brand new products, never tried. So I wanted to bring you guys with me and so you could laugh at me, with me, probably at me, but that's okay. I'm gonna put my headband on, get my hair out of my face. Let's give this a shot. First I'm just gonna prime. Now, I've noticed that the trend of contouring is starting to die down. It's one of those that they'll do light contouring, like the hardcore contouring is what they don't normally do anymore. Probably because it takes so long. But also, if you're one of these people that contours every day, truly contours every day, how? What is your life? So I have two different products here. One of them is this Catrice Triangle Contour Stick. Whatever. I don't, I have no idea. The other is a face palette that has a bunch of different shadows and contouring shady things. I don't know. Again, I don't do this. But I've seen a lot of them start with the cream, the contour cream, then they do their foundation, and then they go over with the powders. We're gonna try that. This is all an experiment, so let's see how it goes. Now, one of the things I don't have is like a light cream, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use my concealer. I don't know if that's right. Y'all tell me if it's right or wrong, because I don't know. Okay, so this is pretty dark. You can't really tell on camera, but it's pretty dark. All right, here we go. So they contour. Oh gosh. Okay. Right here. Also, on the temples, where you want. Oh my gosh. Ew. I think I'm pressing too hard. Okay. It's alright. Let's just keep on going. Is it even? And also the nose. Oh my gosh. Y'all. I don't think this is right. Okay. Well, whatever. No, I'm not going to do that. But I am going to do down here on my chin. Again, this is where it all will probably start to fall apart because you can't hide this. No matter how much of this you put on, you can't hide this. But we're going to try. So, oh my gosh. I'm going to take my earrings out. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh. This looks terrible. Okay. You know what? That's okay. Let's just keep going. It could turn out. Who knows? Okay. Probably not. Alright, so now brings the highlight this way. Under here. Now, so the picture said to put the dark down here, but we'll see. Okay, now, do I blend this with a brush or with a sponge? I feel like when in doubt, use a sponge, right? Okay. Okay, here we go. This, okay, it's kind of going away a lot, which is, I guess, a good thing. I'm really not sure. So, you know, like I said, one of the reasons I've never contoured before is because how do you contour around face? You know, these people on the internet are all, you know, model-esque, and they don't show you how to do it for us round face gals. I've just never done it. Oh gosh. No, I'm not sure this is working out right. How do they do it? I'm so confused. I'm wondering if a brush would have been better. But also, now, I have some friends who are amazing at makeup, and it's an art. It's truly an art, and it's one of those things that, like, I practice, but it just, this is what happens, you know what I'm saying? So, just keep going. Maybe it'll somehow work. Maybe. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do that. Let's see what that does. I'll tell you what, it looks better on the monitor than it does in real life. Because right now it looks like it just kind of rolled around in some dirt. This part, y'all. Oh gosh. Oh no. Okay, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. We're not done yet. This is bad. You know when you just realize when you just made a huge mistake? It's like that one time I self-tanned. It looked like this all over my body. It was not good. Hopefully the foundation I'm going to put over helps kind of cover that up a little bit, maybe. Okay, now for the nose. Uh-oh. Dry. Okay, no, it didn't dry. Now, can you see a difference? The only difference I see is truly down here, and it looks like I just haven't washed my neck in like a month. I mean, I really don't know. Do I need to add more to my up here? Let's try. You know what the beauty of makeup is? It washes off. like I just wiped it all off and like it's all in my sponge now. Guys. Is that better? No, it's not. Okay. Whatever. That's as good as we're gonna get for right now. So let's move on to the, oh, this is really gross. Can you see that? Ugh. Gross. I should put that aside. Alright, so, whatever. Now that that's done, let's just move on to foundation. Let's see if we can figure this out. So recently, I think I started watching these YouTube videos because I started getting back into makeup. I used to be into it a long time ago, but earlier this year I kind of had a rough year with being sick and all, in and out of the hospital and whatnot. Whatever, it's been a year, and I've noticed that just getting up and putting on makeup, even though it's makeup, makes me feel a little bit better. It makes me feel like I'm not this constantly in pain. So, for those who don't understand why people wear makeup for all kinds of different reasons. Never judge somebody because you never know what's going on the inside, you know what I mean? Also recently found that this is my favorite foundation. I used to be into like only high-end makeup. Then I realized, you know, maybe it's the older I get, like, that's just expensive. Like, I don't want to throw away my money on something that I'm just gonna wash off later. Like Wet n Wild. Do y'all remember Wet n Wild back in the day? Like, I remember that was one of the first makeups that I used to get when I was a kid. Because it was cheap. It was the cheapest stuff that you could find at the drugstore. And it still is. However, I feel like they've really stepped their game up lately. Their stuff is still super cheap, but it's so good anymore. So, don't feel like you always have to get the really expensive stuff, because there's other stuff out there that works just as well. I just covered all of that up. Like, what was the point? Okay, we'll see what the powders do. My face is itching, and I don't know why. I don't know if I'm allergic to one of these things. I guess we'll find out. We'll see how irritated my skin gets, but that's okay. So, I'm gonna take some powder. Okay, so I already put concealer on, but do I put more concealer than I normally would? How does this work? You know what? I'm gonna do it. Just because it's what I would normally do. It's not contouring, it's just putting on more concealer, right? Maybe I'm gonna have such cake face. This is so much makeup I'm putting on right now. Again, I don't understand how people do it. Like, at all. So, you know, talking about my health issues, last year sometime I ended up losing quite a bit of weight, which I've always struggled with. I've always struggled with my weight. At 15 I was diagnosed with PCOS, and that's always made it extremely difficult. No matter what I do, it makes it near impossible to lose weight. Well, anyway, so last year I got on this big health kick and I was working out every day and I started to lose weight, and I lost about 40 pounds in the span of a couple months. And, like, I was losing it quickly. Well, come the end / literally the first of the year, I started getting really sick. Long story short, I ended up getting diagnosed with Crohn's, and my doctor, bless his soul, told me, yeah, you know, all that weight that you lost last year probably was the Crohn's, which made me feel like total dog shit because I worked really, 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 really hard. And that's not to say that I didn't have some part of it. But anyway, so once I was diagnosed, I was in a bad flare-up and he put me on prednisone. So I gained all of that weight back, which is awesome. I was on a high dose for a very long time and yeah, gained it all back. So, if any of my fellow cronies with active disease currently have any weight loss tips, please share them, because you know just as well as I do that food is the devil when it comes to Crohn's. So I'm just gonna set my eyes now because I tend to crease really badly under my eyes because, you know, I didn't take care of my skin when I was younger and always rubbed my eyes, and so I got them fine lines. That's okay though. I'm just gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face. We're gonna look real good and powdery. Have a good base down for contours. Best out the powders. Alright. It's a good brush here. Is this a good brush? You know how those beauty gurus are always like, this is my blah 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 724. Like, do people actually really pay attention to that? Like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Who cares? Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous because I feel like powders are way harder to blend out. Okay, that's alright. We're just gonna go for it. So it's really dark. Oh boy. Yeah, that's real dark. Okay, that's okay. Let's just work it around. Oh my gosh. This is a disaster. Let's get a different brush here. Let's get a different brush. I'm just gonna maybe pull it out. I've seen worse. I think. I've seen worse. Alright. Oh shit. So here's the part where it gets nervous. Where it gets nerve-wracking. Because now I gotta try to make it even so I don't have these like dirty spots uneven on my face. So here. Right? Is that right? Close enough? Brush it up, right? Brush it up. Or is it brush it down? Oh no. Did I mess up already? We'll brush it down. No, there's no such thing as makeup covering a double chin. It's not gonna happen. Still there. See what I'm saying? It's not gonna go away. Great. Let's go back up here. I feel like the forehead's not that bad. And again, my forehead's not what I'm trying to conceal, so. You know what the worst part about bronzing is right here. See that right there? Right where like you can still kind of see your scalp. Like, how obvious is it that you're wearing makeup? We're gonna deal with it. Okay, so now we're gonna try to do some of the nose. Okay, so now I'm gonna contour the nose. I'm not gonna take that dark shade like I was doing. I'm gonna take one step down. Right? I might need a close-up mirror for this one. Pardon me while I do this. You can still see me. Let's see. So I take it down the oh gosh, it's still really dark. Oh boy. That's alright. That's alright. Right. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I feel like all that did was make the bridge of my nose really skinny and this a lot bigger. So let's try a little more maybe. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Close enough. Close enough. Okay. So now I think what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? What am I do? Bronzer? Is that technically bronzer? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna move on. Okay, so I'm gonna try to put some blush on. Now I like to take my blush all around the bridge of my nose because I like that sun-kissed look. That's just me. You do you. Just the one thing that I actually normally do is blush. You know when you get makeup in your eye and you just want to rub the hell out of it, but you can't? Also, I feel like one of those powders maybe, I'm not sure what it is, but something has made me shimmery. I'm not sure why. That's done. I know this is crazy, but I do feel like I need more bronzer. I know. Why? Ooh, I'm dark. So, why? Why not? I feel like bronzing is like the easy way to contour. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. More than likely that's the case. How are we looking? Looking a little sunburned? Good. We're gonna move on. Let's move on to eyes. Now, eyes should be fairly simple, right? Nothing fancy. Let's just move on. I think we're gonna do some glitter, because glitter just makes everything better. First, we're gonna do the lower lash line. I love glitter. Glitter makes me so happy. mean, glitter. It's just the best thing on this planet. If you ever invented glitter, I hope they got an award or something. Nobel Prize or something. Do some eyeliner. Me, or does like actual highlighter work better than contouring? Maybe it's just me. Okay, so what do we think? Can you tell? My pretty nose. As my brother says, my constellation. Can you tell the difference? Do I look sculpted? No. Like I said, I feel like a dirty potato. I'm not sure that this is something that I will keep up with because, first of all, it takes too long. Secondly, I feel like I have a lot of makeup on my face, and it just doesn't feel great. If this is something you do, congratulations, because you are a true artist, my friend. That or you just have a perfect face already and you're just kind of like, you know, paint by number. Which is possible, and if that's the case, then again, you go girl. I don't know. This isn't my thing, this isn't my jam. It doesn't look bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, it doesn't look bad, it just doesn't look good. And again, it takes so long. It took me like, what, 20 minutes to like, whatever. Anyway, so this was me attempting to contour my face. And I did that. I attempted it. Let me know what else you guys want me to attempt. Doesn't have to be makeup wise, just, you know, anything in general, and I'll try to make it happen for you. Thanks for joining me, and I'm gonna go wash my face. Bye!